Okay,
Here we go. Click. There's no turning back now.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. We're live. We're live now.
Live.
Mic check.
It's alive.
Are
Okay.
people here? People are here.
Hi,
Hey,
people.
Oh, nice, Brian.
Say hi if you're here.
Hi, people. Hi, Jack White's got the snacks. Snacks.
I don't have any snacks tonight.
Ooh.
Keep stalling because our guest isn't here yet.
Okay.
We're not stalling, we're sound checking.
Dad, list all of the snacks that you don't have.
Okay. In alphabetical order. I have no almonds.
Okay.
I have no
First ones.
That's it.
Cheetos.
I have
nuts?
everything else.
Bananas.
No, I have everything else.
Yes.
No beer
yeah,
nuts?
Bananas.
No chips. No dip. Let's do this. Let's just go right through.
Eggnog.
Oh wait, that's not next.
I don't want you guys to give me any flack about when would we eat this ever again. If this is your idea. Now you see how hard it is.
I don't have any giraffe jerky.
Giraffe jerky.
What do we do for eat?
I'm already on G, huh?
What do we do for eat?
I did eggnog and fruit cup.
Oh, gotcha.
Uh-oh.
Go through all.
I see our guest back in the wings, but we're having a device issue, and I think I know what it is. So
don't tell people that we're having technical difficulties.
I don't know if he can hear.
They know
us,
we're
but
having
if he can,
How is that even possible?
If he
How
can,
is
he
it
should try
possible?
logging back in with Chrome instead of Firefox.
It can't be possible.
Yeah.
That we
If
have
it's Sunday
technical
at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you know there's technical difficulties within the next hour.
Oh, there he goes. I wonder
And
if
you-
he can do it.
You know there's technical difficulties here every single week on Starving Comic on SCQS.
It's going to become like a Jeff Foxworthy bit. If you're watching Starving Comics Quarantine Show, you might have technical difficulties.
If Juan DeVivo is frozen in time, you're probably
might be
watching
watching-
Starving
Oh,
Comics.
Yeah, you're watching
For
Skew.
sure.
I'm going to go ahead and do the theme song and maybe, and then we'll hopefully get this worked out in the meantime.
If you're listening to them announce what they're about to do before they actually do it, you're probably watching SKUs.
If there's more than 4 theme songs, you're probably watching Skews.
If you don't know what the lyrics are to the theme song, it's definitely SKUs.
Yeah, do we have to do like a New Year's Eve reveal or something for that lyric? Like at midnight on New Year's.
Man, I feel like are we locked into the 100? Hello.
Hey, what's his face? If our producer thinks that the music is playing, she is sadly mistaken.
Oh no! Oh no!
If our producer thinks the music's playing, you might be watching Skews.
If our producer said, "I'm going to play the song now,"
Okay,
and
I'll
you're
add
on
it to
him.
the stream now. Are you ready? I actually included audio, and that's why I was certain we were good, but it wasn't in the show. How about now?
Right, that's why I said
There we
now
go.
it's in the show.
Yay.
This is going to be great.
Let's start over with those comments too.
We're going to start 10 minutes late. Okay, here's the snacks we don't have. Almonds, giraffe jerky,
Beer nuts,
beer nuts,
chips, dip, eggnog. What was F again? I forget.
we don't have any hummus. We have no hummus.
No.
They're actually eating chips and dipping eggnog.
You dipping the chips in the eggnog?
That sounds delicious.
Well, I can't make it any grosser, I suppose. Eggnog is horrible.
Not good.
Just want to put that out there.
Sitting in my closet trying to put my youngest to bed.
Everybody got a right to know this ain't my first rodeo. Hit the spotlight,
Always.
here we go. Are you ready for the show?
Technical difficulties are all part of the fun. That depends
We
on
should
who you
rename. We should rename the show "Technical Difficulties."
are. Technical difficulties quarantine show.
So technical.
It's
So
technical. The thing, and you put it over with the boozy whatsy and the whatchamacallit. which, by the way, is a wonderful candy bar.
Those are good.
Yeah, very underrated.
I don't have any of those either, by the way.
Well, we didn't get to the W's yet. We didn't talk about the llama cookies.
Llama cookies?
Hey!
Hey.
Welcome to SCQS, everybody. This is our Christmas opener. What have you got, Joanne? I've got my...
It's a Crush Orange. I'm on the... This is like... It's not even quality Coke. It's like... I don't even know who makes it. Is it Pepsi?
Who makes Crush?
It's caffeine free. It doesn't even make any sense.
Oh, why bother?
What is the point? Bother? Well, there's a lot of sugar in it.
All right. Well, there you go.
But none of that darn caffeine. So it's our Christmas opener. It's our Yuletide Christmas opener, and we are so happy that everybody's here. Joan DeVivo is joining us from his bunker, his secret bunker in Georgia, and Brian April is with us. And look at his beard. It's coming in there. Yeah, it's coming in really nice.
It's my Joan DeVivo starter kit.
Uh-huh.
Got it from 1999.
It's the gray that really makes it, and I don't know if you want that yet.
Oh, it's coming. There's you can't see it right now because of the lighting, but it's there. It's coming.
Yeah. Well, if 2020 doesn't give you any gray.
No, it's done this. This 2020 is done. It's removed. It has removed the gray.
2020 removed it from the top, and you're putting it on the bottom.
That's right.
So we have so many coming to you from the same pseudo room.
We were talking about this. It's our creator house, like the TikTok people do. We all bought the same house, and we're living there now.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and so
we're literally
create our content from here.
Right. We have no end of surprises tonight. Starting with well, first of all, we got we've got the opener, but tonight I'm doing a tradition that will be this is probably going to be your family's favorite holiday tradition, and it's the lighting of the microphone, the annual lighting of the microphone. So this is
microphone,
right. So I'm gonna move the microphone up here.
Okay.
See it.
We don't have any other lyrics. Oh, microphone.
Turn the lights off here.
Microphone. We didn't think of lyrics.
We like to see the lighting of the microphone from up above.
It didn't actually get as dark as I was hoping it would get. But okay.
You still have a light on?
Yeah, I still have a light on, but I in order to shut it off, I have to go all the way downstairs. Oh no, I don't. Wait, hang on a second.
Okay.
I should have worked this out ahead of
time. John left his room and is now, you'll see him go across my room.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to come running across.
Okay, now the only source of light in the room is the monitor in front of me, and it's still plenty light.
Yeah. Okay.
I suppose I could shut off I suppose I could shut off my monitor.
You know, this is why they have things called tech check.
I know. And it's not like we don't do an obscenely long tech check before we even get rolling or anything like that. So, all right.
Okay. He's going to fly blind.
Tavisha gave us some lyrics, Joanne.
So, I love the area cable.
Yeah.
How lovely are your cables. Okay, just so you know, John, we can't see you or anything. Yay! Joy to the world, the microphone is lit.
That is,
you're all lit, bro.
That was worth the wait, wasn't it?
I think that's actually that came out better than I thought.
Yeah, you know, I thought it was going to be. Well, I like how there's like the portal rift to the room behind you.
Rip the fabric of space time, and now you can see the stacked stone fireplace.
So, well, what I was planning to do for New Year's is that it'll start up here and then it will drop, and it'll take 60 seconds, and we'll count down to the new year.
It's like
with
3,
this
2,
microphone.
1.
you just hear.
Right.
That's the
Then
annual.
you get that,
dropping of the
that thing that like cuts out to go like the test pattern.
And you'll literally drop the mic on 2020. You'll have dropped the mic.
What you guys couldn't see was me fumbling around trying to find how to turn my monitor back on, because it was like being in a cave in here when I shut that monitor off. Like, wow, it's really dark now. All right, so there's the lighting on the microphone, and our guest is here. So can we bring him? Can we bring him in?
Come
Maybe?
up.
Producer?
Shall we emoji him?
Dave Dugan, ladies and gentlemen, joining us tonight.
All the emojis.
And only Dave Dugan. There he is.
John, Juwan, Brian, how are you?
How are you?
Dave,
Yeah,
welcome.
I hope that was a clumsy way enough to enter the show. What I just did.
Could have done worse.
It wasn't bad.
I'm ready for fun though. I'm in fact my entire outfit is flame retardant, so I hope we're on the same page there.
You're not the one with the lights wrapped around your microphone, though, with questionable wiring.
Mm-hmm.
No, did I miss that? Oh, I see. Okay, I missed a big festivity, didn't I?
You did. It's a big deal. The lighting
John
of
took some barbed wire.
Yeah, it looks
and,
like it.
added some Christmas lights to it, and
I just
now
plugged.
it's good to go.
I just plugged the barbed wire directly into my outlet.
Yeah.
It's barbed wire, is it?
Mm-hmm.
You're a risk taker.
Well, you've been stringing lights, haven't you, today, Dave?
I have. I've been outside doing that nonstop today for about the third day in a row, and it's kind of an endless task. Kind of like raking leaves. It's the same thing with raking leaves. We have so many trees and so many leaves that I decided next year, instead of just torturing myself like that, will wait till the yard just one big pile of leaves, and then I'll light the whole yard on fire. And
people will come
grab
from
our
miles
favorite
around.
possessions and the family and move on, because
that'll double as your holiday lights.
well, yeah, I mean, no, there's nothing wrong with a nomad lifestyle.
So, are you
All right,
close?
everybody in the RV.
Are you close to being done with the lighting project now after 3 days, or are you about halfway?
I got a
Or
little more tomorrow, and then I'll be done. Yeah.
yeah. So it's pretty involved. It's pretty involved. Are we?
It's just a lot of stuff, a lot of prep stuff. I don't know about you, but I mean, I don't think when I pack everything up that the next year it'll matter that everything's all in a big tangled knot. So there's a lot of extra time for that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of lights that you check and they're good, and then you get them up on the bushes and the trees and they're not good.
They're not good.
And I mean, I'm containing myself, but I'm about ready to snap, to be
That's
honest.
what I was about to say. Like, how many swear words do the neighbors hear? Get 'em up.
Some
I
they've
would just-
never
I
heard
would just
before,
like
I think. Made up words.
I would just like to point out once again, we had this on with another guest, and there is actually a legitimate service that will come out and string up your holiday lights for you for a fee.
For $2,500, I bet.
That's right. Good work.
I've seen the signs. Actually, I considered it. Has anybody ever got a quote from those folks that do that kind of stuff?
It's
Way.
Brian has brought it up twice now. Yeah.
Yes, I
Really?
have.
It'd be fun to call them and
Maybe you're
see
getting
how
kickback,
far you
Brian.
can go.
I'm sorry, say that one more time, David.
Oh, I thought maybe you were getting kickback, maybe, since you brought it up twice already.
Well, it is. If you go to
There's a
you know,
lot of
light
money
guys-
to be made in the kickback.
light guys,
lighting.
put in promo code Brian,
Brian,
and you will you will get
Yeah.
you'll get $10 off of your consultation, and I will get the rest.
Stringing the lights for you.net.
You're the
That's right.
mosquito Joe of your generation.
That's
I
right.
don't even know what that means. Let that go.
Everybody wants to know why, or Rachel wants to know why Dave has a severed head in his room.
I love that question. I didn't expect to hear that tonight. I know what you're referring to, the
Oh,
statuettes I have behind me of the Three Stooges, I think. Yeah, I think you're seeing a big curly head. Now I
yeah,
got-
the lighting on
there we go.
Curly is a
There's-
little bit ominous.
That's what Rachel thought was a severed head.
That's right. You're covering up the other Stooges, so it's
Yeah,
it's a
the
little.
bodies are in the back of the drapes. He's covering
Rachel had
the
Rachel had the courtesy to text that. Who has already called authorities is what I want to know. If I need to listen for the doorbell or something.
Oh, it's
Or
funny.
the
It's
battering
funny.
ram, whatever. What's that?
Well, it's funny how when you cover up when you just isolate Curly from the other two Stooges and just from the neck up, it's kind of it's sort of macabre,
It-
kind of
I can never
Halloween.
Until now, it is kind of frightening.
Yeah.
I can
Very
do
menacing.
shit, I can do something to make this work, but
I'm not sure Larry's going to look any better.
you don't think so?
I was going to say, I thought that was your neighbor that you were ready to snap at, and you probably
Well,
had done that already.
Yeah, it's all coming full circle. I see what you mean. Well, not that we should talk about these statues, but now that Rachel's opened a can of worms,
Mhm.
not only am I a big Stooges fan with all these collectibles, but these 3 that you're seeing, including the severed head looking curly,
Mhm.
survived a Los Angeles earthquake shortly after I first got them. And when I lived out there for about 7 years, they were on the top of the entertainment center that came toppling down during I don't know, it was like a 6.1 or something like that, Richter, whatever they call it. And, on the way down, I'm almost sure I heard Larry go, "Nah." But damage. I had to have them repaired. Larry's skull actually cracked worse than it ever did when Mo pulled his hijinks.
Wow.
I wonder if you could have just done this and
You think the block, the iPoke block?
yeah, I think that would have
Yeah.
would have stopped the damage.
His head has
Right.
survived being in a vice before. I don't know how it could.
That's
Fine.
not a 6.1 Richter scale
Yeah.
earthquake, though. So are they ceramic? Is that the deal?
Yeah, those are, and then there's some others that are. I don't know. They're just. I'm not sure what they're made out of. Actually, let's see.
I like that he's got
China?
like a severed head collection.
Oh, that's more like a. I didn't realize it was more like a doll.
Action
I'm a little
figure.
baby.
It says 3 Stooges action figure.
They're ridiculous. But anyway, I have tons of this stuff, and these end up in the studio, unfortunately, tonight. I guess
He's kind of ashamed that he brought it up now.
a little bit. Yeah.
No, there's nothing wrong with grown men playing with action figures.
Nope.
I
Nothing
don't
at all.
play with them, though, John. I want to make that very clear to
Display them.
Rachel. Oh, what's that?
You just display them.
Yeah, they're. I got all this Stooges stuff. It's another part of my hoarding. I cannot seem to cure.
Well,
I would say, has anyone brought up Brian's new beard? And it's interesting because I've been growing it for a few weeks, and so apparently now it's in development. I've had a few people speak on it. Like before, it was kind of like, he's just lazy. And now it's like, oh, okay.
There's
Yeah.
a transition period.
Yeah.
That's a new beard then.
Ooh, he stopped
Yeah,
caring.
it's a new
it's the
beard.
longest I've ever grown facial hair.
I thought that was a clip on. I wasn't sure what I was looking at.
That's right.
It's nice though.
Thank you.
Since you wanted to be able to start
with
again.
that, Brian.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about that during
That was like
the
top of
sound
the show.
check, or was I
That
mistaken?
was the very first thing. They're late.
Oh, they're late coming in. Okay, I'm not going to embarrass them any further.
The nerve of someone being late.
His new beard.
That's going to be the ding dong
Happy
update.
beard.
It's a nice new beard. We haven't had a ding dong update. We'll do that. That's coming up. I've got some decorations for the ding dong that I don't have those up yet. It's taken me 3 days to put the lights on the ding dong, and
Can I share my bag of water? Oh, what did you say about it's taking how many?
3 days. Yeah.
3 days?
Yeah, Dave's been decorating his house. I've been
Okay.
decorating the ding dong, and it's taken us the same amount of time to get it done.
I see what we're doing.
It gives you some idea. Well, it gives you some idea how involved these decorations are going to be,
Yeah.
or how bad I am at putting up decorations. One or the other. So I have some affirm or deny questions regarding Christmas music that I want to ask everybody. So these are affirm or deny for you guys, and then for the audience at large. Christmas music. Number one, Christmas caroling is the second worst thing that you can do outdoors in the cold right after being buried in an avalanche. Affirm or deny?
Did you also include the fact that people jump into rivers and things, and frozen rivers?
That's
that
actually
was
it's
Polar
number
bear
3.
run or whatever.
Oh, it's
Polar
number
dip.
3.
All right, we're Christmas caroling is number 2. I mean, above all of that other stuff. So that's the questions, Yuan.
Right. Okay. I affirm that then. I don't
Yeah,
know how
right.
the other guys feel about that.
No,
Since I didn't know where polar bearing came in, since you said it's number 3, accidentally
being
following.
tracked down and and pulled apart by a polar bear would maybe be.
What was that? Yeah, is that
Is that what
number
you're talking
4?
about?
Is that number 4?
Oh, no, I don't know how graphic we're talking about the polar bear.
Does that not rank above caroling?
Just real quick on the Christmas caroling, I affirm that as well. Is there anything more obnoxious? Like you go out in December with friends singing in people's yards, you get cocoa. You do that in January, it's called trespassing, and you get arrested.
You do it in October, they give you candy.
That's true.
Oh, you know what you did, Brian? You actually just stepped on the next question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
I
not
would
your fault.
fly, by the way, this if we're
It's the
voting on
beard. The beard has made me like alpha and like just
Uh-huh.
I'm breaking things. I'm not comfortable with it. Messed with my coordination, and I'm sorry. I apologize so
It's
much.
like wearing a mask, isn't it?
Yes, exactly.
So I'm not myself when I wear one of those masks. I become somebody that I do not know.
Exactly. It's the beard. It's you know what it is? It's like, on a soap opera, evil, like the evil
Right.
twin with the beard. So this is like the evil twin Brian, and now I'm just out stepping on things, and at the end it's going to be shaved and we'll be happy, and we'll be back at it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. As long as he did apologize.
Sorry.
We got that.
So the consensus was kind of split, I think, on the first question. The second question is singing Christmas carols at the top of your lungs in January makes you a weirdo, affirm or deny.
Well,
Yeah.
go ahead. I don't want to be first.
Why not? Why
I'll
not?
affirm it. Or does it make you really late? Is it like people that are late to things, and you just got one guy out there and he starts singing and he looks around like, I thought we were. The Levite said
Oh,
this.
this has stopped the. Yeah.
Or is it like, a store, like after the holidays, everything goes on discount sale. And so instead of like a group of like 20 carolers, it's like 3.
It's the discount. Yeah, caroling.
Yeah. It's
That's
discount
really-
caroling.
Yeah. It's
All
your,
right.
your post
What were you?
season.
What were you going to say, Dave?
Oh, I would have to affirm that one.
Right.
I denied the first one, but when do we get the correct answers?
At the end of the article.
Oh, okay.
You're in the wrong show for any kind of answers.
Answers.
And no prizes. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, I would
No
say
prizes.
anybody would do that. It depends what the song is, I suppose. I would
Well,
if some guy was screaming Santa Claus and His Old Lady by Cheech and Chong at the top of his lungs. I'd probably find it a little
In
cocoa.
January.
Yeah, January even. Yeah, because that's
What if you're just singing the and a Happy New Year part of Wish You a Merry Christmas? You're just looping that. That's not weird, right? And
Just
a Happy New Year.
And a happy,
Happy
New
New
Year.
Year. And a Happy New Year.
and let's
Guy's
go.
stuck. He's stuck.
Winter Wonderland still works in January. Okay. All right. So it depends on the song, I suppose. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a peek inside the toxic work environment of Santa's workshop. Affirm or deny?
I have to affirm that. Yeah. There's
I'd
dark
affirm that.
secrets. There's a lot
Everybody
of propaganda coming out of the North Pole. I mean, think how many good movies you have, and there's nobody giving the shady side. So there's got to be something. When there's
Yeah,
that much masking going on, there's something
Mhm.
sinister.
Well, just think of all the illegal child labor, the elf labor that they have there. So, I mean, the Santa sweatshop, that's what they got. It's absolutely.
Well, I mean, just the story itself, just the
Yeah.
story of Rudolph, where you've got the other reindeers would not let him play in any of the reindeer games based on, his appearance and his appearance alone. And so these are the people. These are the creatures that are tasked with pulling Santa's sleigh and delivering toys, and that is scandalous, is it not?
Wilson was a bit of a racist, if you want to know the truth.
Yeah.
About it.
Mhm.
Yeah, racist reindeer.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about the racist reindeer.
We're going to play the
Mhm.
reindeer games. That's an
Yeah.
affirm, isn't it, for everyone?
Yeah, everybody affirmed it.
I say affirm, yeah.
And
Yeah.
when do we get the answer?
At the end of Double Jeopardy.
I just
Okay.
assume that everything I say is right.
Two more.
I get 100%.
That's why you succeed. Two more questions. Fourth question. We Wish You a Merry Christmas is the seasonal song with the laziest lyrics. Affirm or deny?
What about Feliz Navidad?
Well, I would have to defend Feliz Navidad. I'd say out of all the, it's Jose Feliciano. So
Yeah.
I have him on a pedestal. Out of all the blind Puerto Rican guitar players, it's always been my favorite. So you watch out
You're
about
right.
Feliz Navidad. That's
You're right.
that is a little repetitious. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to say affirm, but I feel like I need to go through a whole Rolodex list now to figure out if there's one that's more repetitive.
If you can think of one, that is, I mean, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, you literally repeat the title
Thing, yeah.
over and over.
And then the only thing is a Happy New Year at the end of the.
Right. And that, I think, is they just threw it in there because it was like, gosh, all we did was repeat the title of this song. Oh, and a Happy New Year.
There's a little something in between about the tidings and something.
Figgy pudding and
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Maybe persimmon pudding. I don't remember. I just know that they tried, but it was really repetitive. They tried to throw something in there to.
What about Deck the
Christmas
Halls?
shoes. Oh, Deck the Halls.
Yeah.
Fa la 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 la.
Yeah, la, la, la. Like they totally just gave up. They didn't even write lyrics. So it was
Right.
I always thought they put that down there because they were thinking, I'm going to put lyrics in there, and then that kind of song.
Later on.
The boss was like, no, send it to the studio. Wait
a minute. I wasn't done with that yet.
Just holding the place.
We're just singing along. We're out there caroling, singing along.
That's
All right, last question. Here We Come a Wassailing is the seasonal song about an activity that nobody actually does. Affirm or deny?
Affirm, because nobody actually knows what it is.
This
Not
is-
without Googling. Even Google's like, wassail? Or did you mean waffle? That's what Google would say. Showing results for waffle, because
I'm gonna
clearly
deny. I was on my high school wassailing team, and yeah,
lettered.
I lettered, and I was captain for junior and senior year. So
We're gonna go pro wassail.
You're lettered in wassailing? what is it?
I have no idea. I'm just making stuff up.
You know, like blew your knee out.
Yeah, yes, it was a bizarre wassailing accident.
Couldn't get the right spin on it, and then
Yeah, I just tried.
scholarship fell through.
Jeff says he's wassailed
Wait
quite
a
often.
second.
There's no way. Okay, the lyrics were actually changed. It was changed. Perry Como may have been the one responsible for this. I don't know. I didn't do enough research. But it's Here We Come a Caroling is what we recognize it as. Here We Come a Caroling. But it's just as dumb. The Here We Come a Wassailing. Here we come a wassailing among the leaves so green. Here we come a wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you our wassail too. And we wish you a Merry Christmas. Love and joy come to you, and to you our wassail too.
So what
Yeah,
wassailing
break-
is, if you don't know, it's if you ever see the TV show The Monkeys, where they all have their arms around each other, and they do that like weird walk.
Cross,
Is that wassailing?
Oh.
That's why it's like, Here we come a wassailing, because they didn't want to take the Monkeys theme song. They didn't want to
Yeah.
copy.
It's not-
copy it.
It's not wrestling and it's not waddling.
No, it's
Wassailing.
so that again.
Here we come wassailing down the street.
Exactly.
We get the funniest looks from because nobody knows what it means. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I know this is off
I'm
topic.
glad we
but you guys
solved
think
that.
I'd look good in spacers?
All
I'm
right.
thinking about reinventing myself.
Well, if you apparently there's a demand for wassailing. If you know how to do it and you do it well, this might be the time.
Might have to break out the old jacket and the old wassail.
Warm up your shoulders this time, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to.
A little wassailing injury.
If I'm going to wear the outfit, I'd rather river dance,
Like the skirt.
personally.
Uh,
So, did most people affirm? I'm not. I'm kind of I remember when I used to speak La Lingua, but I got lost there.
I
affirm or deny because I didn't even vote. But
well, we had a few people that affirmed, and then we had some vehement deniers. Jeff Spiller seemed a little bit offended that we even would suggest something like that.
mm-hmm.
He says he went wassailing quite often, to use his term. So he's no Brian April, but
yeah, he wasn't professional.
I also want to give you guys an update from last week, Dave. One of the things that we did was we had a way easier to understand threat dial. You know those threat dials that they've put out for the COVID? You know, they've got the green, blue, and yellow and orange, and then they added purple. They added like a purple level. Yeah, they did. And I was concerned because I don't think a lot of people understand what the colors mean.
You should always be concerned. Remember the purple Teletubby? Anyway, go ahead.
I do remember the purple one.
Okay.
And that just gave me another idea for a different threat level.
Popo.
But a good
Code Popo.
Gave me a new idea. How many Teletubbies were there? There was only 4, right? Or was there 3?
Oh.
3, 4?
Oh, there were 4. Yellow, red. Let's see.
Yeah.
How many?
Did you ever watch the Teletubbies?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, even if you're not trying to, if you see it,
They find you, Brian. The Teletubbies.
it's absolutely true. They find you.
There was a time I was not feeling well, and the Teletubbies were on. And what they do is they play a part and they loop it. And so I'm just sitting there going, "Wait a minute, am I losing my mind? I know what's going to happen. Like, what is?
Did I dream this?
I'm a Teletubby psychic."
They did some wassailing too.
Whenever the kids, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys, but I was thinking about things our kids make us have to watch over the years, Teletubbies, and anytime my kids ask for money, I remind them that I saw Shark Boy and Lava Girl 20 times.
I paid my dues.
You'll get nothing. So anyway, I took it upon myself to redo the threat levels with easier to understand levels, so that rather than blue, yellow, orange, which mean nothing to people, I put together a new threat level dial, and I came up with a Christmas theme this week. So if we can put that up, it's the Christmas Christmas food. And so we got eggnog there at green, which is undeniably delicious, and everything is good. And then from there you go to sugar cookie, which is still it's okay, but you just need to be a little cautious. And then cordial cherry is when you start to need to be concerned. And then candy canes are high risk. And then figgy pudding is extreme risk. Mm-hmm. And then finally wassail there in the purple. It's
very, very appropriate.
I gotta say, eggnog should have like a skull and crossbones just flashing next to it. That is,
eggnog or wassail?
No, eggnog. I am totally on the other side. Eggnog should be way in the other end. That should be its own chart of flashing death.
Brian's saying that eggnog is the mayonnaise of Christmas treats.
Yes. Like during an apocalypse, like meteors and things pouring down. Like
Jasmine doesn't know what they are.
She's Googling like a madman. I just like the idea of calling these out. It's like, I need a status report. Oh, Greg, it's code figgy pudding out there. Not good.
Well, to help Jasmine feel a little better, I don't think that most people know what figgy pudding or wassail is.
Well, we don't have any English people. The British obviously know what figgy pudding is. But sugar cookie.
I ask you, what country is this show airing?
Liechtenstein. It only goes to Liechtenstein. And
it doesn't air in any.
Is that from a literature? Or is that from a TV show? I remember this figgy. I remember the figgy pudding reference being about as repetitive in whatever I saw it in as Feliz Navidad lyrics.
It's in We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Or some
second.
figgy pudding.
Yeah.
I thought there was one like where a really precocious kid kept wanting a figgy pudding, some sort of
Dumb kid.
Jimmy wants figgy pudding. Come on, someone get it.
Christmas version, probably of Lava Girl and Shark Boy. That was
Well, the figgy pudding was actually a demand that the carolers make. You bring it right here, or we're going to stand on your lawn and continue to sing.
We won't leave until we get some.
We won't leave until we get some. Right? So it's literally, it's a hostage situation basically, and they're demanding figgy pudding, or they're not going anywhere.
I gotta say, figgy pudding does sound like a great code name for an Operation Figgy Pudding. Like that sounds.
And it's usually for something like an assassination, like something.
Yeah,
totally. Yeah,
it's Operation Figgy Pudding.
All right, there's more good news tonight for you guys.
Yay!
Yeah, more good news. We are we're playing a special Christmas version of Extreme Close-Up tonight. Before we get to Toilet Paper Rorschach. So this is Extreme Close-Up. For those of you who were here last week, you're going to go, hey, didn't we play this game last week? And the answer is yes, we did. But it was so popular, and we received so many emails from people demanding that we play again this week that I set up another Too Close for Comfort. Yep,
Oh,
Rachel.
This is the We Wish You a Merry Christmas equivalent of games.
Right. And we're going to keep playing this game until you send me some figgy
Extreme
pudding.
Close-Up good enough for you?
Whoa! Does it look better or worse? Close up.
He looks like he tumbled in an earthquake.
Oh, we already got it right.
Somebody's already said Alice Cooper. That's a good guess. It's always a good guess.
First one, yeah.
All right, let's bring it up. Anybody got a guess as to what this is?
It's matched up perfectly with the logo.
Too Close for Comfort. That's a young Ted Knight.
Oh, Mary.
Everyone does their terrible Ted Knight impression.
Hello.
Well, we're waiting.
Okay, we got an answer.
No, it's not Rich Mullins. Nobody can do a terrible Ted Knight. Any Ted Knight's a good Ted Knight.
Why? This
Take
feels familiar, and I can't.
Take a good look. It looks familiar, doesn't it?
I hazard a guess.
Hey, it's Dave Dugan. Flip it
Oh, it's
around.
because I'm staring at it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or a young Ted Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How about this?
What?
Oh, that's.
How about this?
This was a
Clove of garlic. Ooh,
What
it's a
do
blob.
we think? A clove of garlic.
It's a beard.
It has a mustache.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you any hints.
Yeah.
Right? You see the mustache, right?
I don't want
He
to be.
has a mustache.
Shiny.
I don't want to be a one-trick pony, but Ted Knight's cerebellum, possibly.
It's a valid guess. It's figgy pudding. I'm going with figgy
That
pudding.
might be. I don't know what
Figgy
figgy
pudding.
pudding looks like exactly. I think
Oh,
it's a good
what did Rachel say? What
Santa's
did Rachel say?
beard.
Santa's beard.
As soon as we have a winner, you can flip it.
Wow.
Ta-da!
Nice.
It was actually not Santa's beard. It was the bottom of Santa's hat.
That was nice.
Well, I was wondering why
So-
the
Close enough.
go up as opposed to down. So I kind
Mhm.
of.
I feel so.
It took me a little while to find the right spot on that picture that wasn't a dead giveaway. So how about this one?
That is the molecular breakdown of eggnog.
That's either Chinese checkers. Is that trouble? Chinese
Trouble.
checkers.
I believe that's Asian American checkers these days.
Oh, you're right. Very insensitive. Of me. Christmas cauliflower.
Christmas cauliflower,
Creative.
holly.
Cauliflower?
What did Dakota say? What did
Dippin'
Hijack's wife
Dots.
say? Boom!
Oh,
It's a gingerbread house.
I'm impressed that they got that from.
I know. Hijack's wife is she's on fire.
I saw a YouTube video that recommended doing Pop-Tarts for your gingerbread house and not the cardboard material that is normally made with your gingerbread house.
Oh, yeah?
Is it even gingerbread? We don't even know.
It's not gingerbread, it's cardboard.
You make a gingerbread house out of chocolate cake, and it's still a gingerbread house.
Oh,
I wonder who would recommend that. Probably the Kellogg Company.
that's a cup of eggnog.
Are we already looking at something?
Yeah.
I'm going with eggnog, and I'm not leaving it.
It's like the worst eye chart test I've ever been to. It looks like the 1 2 times. Anyway, all right.
I'm with Dave. I'm like, I do. There's a shape. There seems to be a shape. Somebody says
There is a shape there.
Mug of eggnog.
I think Juwan got it.
Oh, did I?
I think Juwan got it. Jessica got it. I believe. Ta-da.
Or a cup of mayonnaise. We don't even know. There's no way to validate that.
No, it's hard to tell. It's supposed to be eggnog, but it very well could be tapioca or mayonnaise or plaster.
Sour cream.
Sour cream. Could be a lot of. How about this?
Oh, man.
That's a reindeer in flight. With
This is trail cam. Yeah.
yeah, with like Santa Claus hanging off the back of the sleigh.
Seems to be a shape of some sort. Very good.
Ooh, invisible
Cocoa Puffs.
Just
I'm gonna
looks
go
like
with
I like Cocoa Puff references.
I'm with
Cocoa
Brian.
Puff references from last time you were here, Dave. That's how.
Yeah,
That's how
much
much
was a
you
callback. Yeah,
Should have
that's
started with
impressive when somebody do a 7-week callback or whatever.
you changed our lives with your Cocoa Puffs.
I think it's the front of the reindeer in the sleigh, isn't it? No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Brian's security cam footage of Santa being drugged behind the sleigh. Yeah. You see the antlers down the bottom. There's a beard up at the top.
I don't think anybody's gotten this one.
Really?
Yeah, that's amazing. I figured that this one. I figured eggnog would trip you up, and that you would get this one. Yeah, look how.
That's my beard goal.
I was going to say that's his old beard there. New beard is different.
Dash cam of
Shepherds and Angels. That's the ballpark.
Oh,
Where would you
is
see
it the
Shepherds?
nativity then?
Yeah, it's a nativity.
Ah.
There it is.
Well done.
Yep.
We'll give that. You get points for that.
Mm-hmm. Somebody got it. You guys are good at this game. No wonder they wanted to play it again.
Because they're good. We're just
All right, what's the next? What's the next one? How about this one?
Ooh, that's a Star Laboratories logo. From the show Arrow.
Juwan never hesitates. He just launches first thing in his head. Boom, out it comes.
You never know if it's right. Probably not, though.
Epsilon Eridani. Exactly.
I like the stocking on
Nailed it.
the right side.
A Christmas card.
Hard.
No.
Looks like a really large Christmas stocking on the right hand side.
Is that a pilgrim on the right? Now, how could I tell you that? Santa's
Or
boot?
Tron.
No. Gosh. You don't have to use that one
That
anymore.
one startled me. That one startled me. I always get a bit
I
of
was
a
going to say
jump.
Star of Bethlehem, Star of David. That's a good.
Star of David?
Well, that's what somebody said there. I think they might be right.
No. No response from John means
Nope.
you are wrong.
I would tell you.
Because he
So
doesn't want that.
You're gonna give up?
Are we focusing too much on the star?
I don't know.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna be
distracted us from the real thing.
yeah. I'm gonna be so disappointed if you don't get this.
Star Wars thing.
You know how disappointed I've been with you guys in the past.
This is way worse.
I'll take that disappointment and multiply it by 10.
Alice Cooper.
Casting Crown's Christmas album cover.
Nice.
Oh, that's the tour. I can't be responsible for that. I'm lucky I made it in this picture.
It always makes
usually
me
I get
happy when
cropped out of.
Juwan doesn't.
Yeah, you're right. I should know these things.
It makes me happy when Juan doesn't recognize his own album covers. So that's why I like to put him in there.
Dave didn't recognize his own face, so
Gotta expect
I
that.
think
from Alan.
He's actually on that album cover. He's on that. So,
looking dapper, might I add.
'Cause he-
The-
yeah,
Oh,
he really does play with casting crowns. How about this?
So what I want to hear a little more about the Casting Crowns. So was that a Christmas album?
It was a promo for our tour
Oh,
we
okay.
were doing. Yeah,
So it didn't tie into Christmas directly, or?
it was a Christmas tour. Yeah, it was our finally Christmas.
Oh, okay, okay.
Tour.
Right.
So, yeah, we take so many
But then-
pictures and promo things. I can't be.
Listen to him. I can't remember everything.
Where was your favorite place on the tour?
On the finally Christmas tour.
Yeah.
Christmas tours, we did a lot of inside venues because the weather is not so good outside. We did one cool place we've been is we played in the Boston Celtics arena. I forgot what that's called. That's some
Oh, yeah?
TD Center.
company name. What is it called?
Yes, the TD Center.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That was really cool. You see like Larry Bird's jersey up there and all the championship banners. That's pretty impressive. I thought it was awesome.
Depending
So
on when you went there. The Fleet Center, the TD Center.
Yeah,
Bank
they all got
Boston.
like some corporate, some banker corporate thing.
Right.
TD Bank.
He's been everywhere.
Everywhere, man.
All right. Has anybody nailed this last one here?
We got grandma getting run over by a reindeer. Just everybody's saying that. Everybody's saying that though. I looked over the chat.
And that is exactly what it is.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Do we have to look?
I don't know what this is. That's what it is. It's Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. It's that they made a cartoon, like a feature-length
POV.
cartoon out of Grandma Got Run Over by the Reindeer. And there she is about to be.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
In the cartoon, I probably shouldn't ask you. I'm gonna see if
What?
grandma survived the cartoon, or how dark did they get?
According to the song.
Nope. Song and
Yeah. It really didn't go. It really didn't tie in much to the song,
Yeah.
except for the fact that she got run over by a reindeer, and that was pretty much where it deviated from the lore.
she
Of
was
the-
drunk too, I guess.
There's
in
the
the song.
sequel, which is Grandpa's Revenge. And it's just
Right.
with the shotgun.
Kicks open the door to Santa's workshop. Where's Comet? I don't
All right,
know
this-
what I think this is.
This is the last one.
This is like an elf party.
That's
Elf party. They're just like trash the
a nice way to,
they trash
Yeah,
the
that's-
workshop.
that's a good way to say that.
There's wood shavings and
Elven debris.
yeah.
Elven debris.
Now
It's not
this is
a Christmas cookie, is it?
I guess that's not. Oh,
it's not a Christmas cookie. A particular set of skills. Incriminating claw marks on her back. Talking about Santa having a particular set of skills.
is this figgy pudding? Was I going Christmas dandruff?
No, it's not figgy pudding. It's not a candy cane.
Little Timmy, I know who you are. I know what you want. I also know you have a very nice
Animal
this year.
or abdominal X-ray?
Oh, that sounds nice.
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You, John.
Hear anything else now? Thank you.
Are you trying to control our minds? That's what it was. Focus on the picture, and while I do this high frequency, and you'll be able to obey my every command. We still
Sorry,
don't
my
know the
front-
answer. People are
I
giving.
can't that. That was pretty rough.
People
Yeah,
are like, yeah. Oh, is it a Rorschach? Rorschach?
No.
It's a Cordian cherry.
There it is. Did somebody get it?
Did anybody
No.
get that?
No one was going to get that. Okay. All right.
Yeah, somebody said nice. Sydney said nice ASMR. That's like the worst. We were trying to find the worst ASMR, and I think we found it.
Yeah, I don't
Yes,
understand.
for my ASMR, I'm going to use a chainsaw and a belt sander and just loop it.
Just
I don't
Dave, do you know what
understand.
ASMR is? Were you here for when we did ASMR?
What? No.
It's this whole phenomenon on the internet of people speaking really quietly and making these sounds, which is supposed to like tingle your brain, so people will just get in.
Really? Oh, I don't know. I didn't say anything because I just wanted you to think I knew what it was.
Yeah, no, check it out.
Try to be one of the cool kids, and
It's
I didn't
crazy.
know what it was at all. Yeah.
There are people who will just sit and like tap on a microphone. They'll just sit there and go.
Yep. Gotcha. This isn't a figgy pudding. I'm just here to learn, so this is good.
Well, we are education. We do bill ourselves as an educational program first and
Yep.
foremost. So
Yep. And just tapping on the microphone would probably be more entertaining and popular than any of the games that we've played so far tonight. So,
Was that the end of that game?
yeah, that's it. That's
Oh,
now we're going to do toilet paper Rorschach, Dave. And
all right.
so how this works is I've got some sheets of toilet paper here that I'm going to dip into colored liquid, and then I'm going to slam the wet toilet paper down.
Ooh. Should I wear my bike helmet for this?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay.
safety goggles if you have them.
Yeah.
Would you please wear your bike helmet for this?
I can go get you in the props. I don't know. Anyway,
I would love to see you wear your bike helmet for this.
just take me a second.
So I'm going to, and because it's a Christmas theme, we've got two colors tonight, you guys, and this is this is a big treat for them. Normally we just do one color, Dave, but tonight we're doing two for you. And so,
yeah,
it's red and green. So I'll slam the toilet paper down on the surface, and it will splatter out, and then you will look at the splatter, and tell us what it is, what you see in it.
Okay.
And then, so I'm gonna go over here.
It will reveal all of your secrets,
You got
or your
that.
personality.
Oh, really? This is gonna.
There's
now
the,
you're gonna judge us.
colored
After we.
liquids there, and so we put the toilet paper in there and in there, like that, and then we slam it down. Should I slam it down together or separately? What do you?
Together.
Together. That's what
I guess yes, if you're gonna be a festive. Yeah, that's a good idea.
There we go. There we go. So what do you think?
That's for you, Dave.
Oh, this is just for me.
What does this do to you psychologically?
Oh,
What is your
B. Arthur Seahorse comb? No, maybe I'm just seeing what I want to see.
yeah?
Something from Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember the character, but he was strong. he cut through the other killer tomatoes, if I recall. I don't know.
Alpha tomato.
There's also a face in there if you look at it from left to right.
Yep.
Like a Freddy Krueger kind of face. See it?
That's I'm seeing like a Joker, bald Joker. The hair green. You got the
in the red.
The profile is like a Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, like an angry, deranged monkey.
Or maybe
with a mermaid tail.
a Loompa.
Like the monkey face is super clear. Like right at the top where it is, where it's rounded, like that's the head. And if you come towards to the right of it, it goes down into the eyes and down into the nose. And it's like the mouth is biting something. He's got the hands right there, and it's perfect.
That's
Thanks.
nice.
Yeah.
Most
like
importantly,
I saw
how
the-
sick am I? You're going to analyze this,
The
right?
turkey on a salad.
So your first answer was the tomatoes, right? The killer tomatoes. So you have
First sincere answer, I think. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So you have like an aversion to fruit, I think.
Uh-huh.
Part of your personality. So
I like most fruits, but
you don't like tomatoes in your fruit salad, I think is probably.
that could be.
Yeah.
It
Right,
can
so-
be a poser sometimes because of the whole controversy over tomatoes being fruit. Yeah, I see where you're going with this.
Oh yeah, they had me on the logo. Sorry. Hey everybody.
All right. All right. So we'll do it one more time, Dave,
Oh, okay.
and that'll give us, the first one was like a control, and then the second one will be the one that will.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll
Points are
reveal-
doubled in this
What we
round.
have facility, we'll
Point.
see.
Yeah, 20 points for that. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, you're slamming the goo again.
Oh.
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 Well, that's a good one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. You're not supposed to think about it long, are you? I bet.
How does it make you feel?
You take all the time you
What
need.
kind of emotion
Yeah.
is it giving you?
If you
Sorry,
want,
there's no time limit on the show. We'll run.
yeah,
out.
if you want to get back with us tomorrow morning, like at
That
9
work?
a.m.
Okay. It worked for me. I don't know. Barf after a bad candy cane. I can't really tell.
Oh, that's good.
Uh,
Yeah.
Poinsettia.
Poinsettia. Oh yeah, because that proves they're poisonous. Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
seeing a
That's what happens when you
green
after you
guy
eat
on the
big.
right punching a T-Rex. The T-Rex on the left.
Right.
Like
Can
this
you
action
change the
thing
angle?
going on.
Yeah, of course I can change the
I
angle.
think you're right about the person that finally tried to eat the poinsettia and prove the myth wrong. And of course they're blind now, but I think that's
He's stuck by his
what
principles.
would be after the yeah.
Yeah, see, I think it's a really cool
Trogdor.
3D dragon. The green down at the bottom of the head, and it's a multicolored dragon, green and red. It's a Christmas dragon.
Yeah.
It's Kyle the Christmas dragon.
That's right.
He accidentally set the house on fire.
Yeah.
Poor Kyle.
Oh,
It's like cheap. It'd be a very cheap animated show.
Does
It'd be like that.
Well, that'd be the
Like with a clutch cargo budget.
he can fix your leaf problems.
Yeah.
Kyle the Christmas Dragon.
Kyle the Christmas dragon.
All right. So I'm not sure what that what your psychological profile is, Dave. Normally, what we do is then we psychoanalyze people's answers.
I didn't give you much to work on, did I?
No, not really. Well,
Yeah.
Well, you got to be psycho.
We were already had
Yeah.
a profile on you based on the severed head collection you have.
I was just going to say.
Our profile was done a long time ago.
Kind of a letdown, really.
The Three Stooges action figures revealed more than we needed to know about your psychological profile. So, all right. So
And there we go.
that we can bring up as well. Did I disappear?
No, you're back.
Froze a little. You're back.
Did I leave?
You're here.
Okay. All right. So I've got a few news items that
Yes.
that I want to show to you guys and see if you can figure out what they are, and then we'll park this bus for another week. So anybody know what this is?
I saw it, so I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, I saw this too.
Is this current news, John? Like this last week or something? Or
Well,
Not
some of
Last
it.
week, wasn't it?
You know what this is?
I'll do a guess if you want.
Yeah.
Because it looks like a giant Wrigley's stick of gum foil wrapper. It's like a promo because the sales have been dropping off.
It's a statue. It's a statue of Wrigley's Gum.
It's Indiana
I thought it
Jones.
was the Stonehenge maintenance team.
Yeah. This is Stonehenge. Look at Sydney. Sydney's all over this.
Yeah.
It's the first monolith. There actually are three of them. You guys know about this monolith, right?
Yeah, I did see something about this.
I didn't know. I didn't hear the end of it. I just heard they found one.
This was the first one in Utah, and this team was on a mission out to count sheep when they found something, and it was this. As a helicopter crew buzzed over the southeastern part of the state looking for bighorn sheep last week. Sitting beneath them in the middle of the desert was a bright, shiny monolith, the stuff of sci-fi sagas. It was just this thing that was standing up there, and then it disappeared. It disappeared a few days later. And
I didn't hear that bit.
yeah, and then there was another one that cropped up in Romania, and then disappeared. And then recently there was another one in California that popped up, and then they just disappear. So
What?
what do you guys think it means?
It's a big monolith theft problem in this country, in this world. And, we need to discuss this immediately. Kind of like the Amazon packages. You know, how people take Amazon packages off the porch. This is what with monoliths now. Thanks.
Do you think it's like the alien version of like when you put a pin on the map on your phone, like a navigation pin? And they're just looking at a map, but it actually puts a real pin, and then they just delete the pin when they don't need it anymore. They came by, they took the sheep for whatever purpose. The alien needed the sheep, and then they deleted the pin.
The guys walking away look suspicious.
I'm a little bit.
They do.
Like, a little bit freaky. Well, it's good to know what sheep counting jumpers look like. Now that I know what the official wear is for people who count sheep.
It's for people who've kind of lost interest in taking care of themselves and looking. Yeah, we'll just wear this. It doesn't really fit. We're just
here. Let's go find a monolith. I'll put on my best jumpsuit.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know that those are the actual guys that were counting the sheep. I think those might be the monolith in incursion team. I think those are the monolith experts that they sent in.
They used to Wassail in high school as well. Just so you know.
You don't send people whose expertise is counting sheep to investigate monoliths. That's somebody else's job.
The other team. Yeah, you're right. That's a good idea.
So, all right. Do you have the next question? Or the next picture?
Okay.
This was a weird news story.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Deer slightly annoyed at photographer. There's like that. Is John still there?
He's like, take the picture. Take the picture. No, John's gone.
He's gone. We got to figure this out on our own, folks.
That's right. Now we'll never know the answer.
It's a one-legged deer.
But we're not seeing the one leg.
Oh, John's back.
And that's
Hey, I was gone for a little while. Am I back?
You're back. We missed you. You didn't write once. This is. Are we seeing the whole picture? I mean,
pretty normal.
Yeah, that's all there is. That's all there is. This one is actually a little misleading, Dave. I'll be honest. Because the thing, Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Oh.
No, this is the headline for this is Czech hunter reports rifle stealing deer to police.
Really?
Yeah, you can't. It's misleading because you don't actually see the firearm in the picture.
If I saw that in his antlers, we'd have a story.
Well, right. They didn't actually have a picture of that animal, so they just found this one, and they
okay.
Right.
But that one, that animal,
make a news story out of a stand-in.
That deer, once he stole the rifle, he got a camouflage, and now he's hiding out in the woods, waiting for hunters to walk by. That's why they could
revenge.
The deer's wearing safety orange.
Well, apparently the deer that the story was about, again, not this deer, was frightened by a dog, ran toward one of the hunting parties.
This is an innocent deer.
This is not the deer you're looking for.
No.
Scared by a dog, tore his sleeves, and caught the strap of the .22 Hornet rifle on his antlers, and then ran off.
So is this like a police sketch of what the other deer would look like? You know, it's not the actual deer.
You know,
but it's like a police sketch.
Any animal that you see that looks similar to this animal but has a gun in his antlers.
Exactly.
That's the deer.
That's what we're looking for.
That's the one we're looking for.
He was immediately elected king of the deer.
Well, there was no ammo in the rifle, so that's gonna.
Well, right, because they have to keep it in like the tree bark. Because of the laws, you can't just carry it around. You have to keep it in the tree bark. So
what was the guy doing to get that close to the deer? Does he know how rifles work? Was he trying to hit it? Hit it with the gun? Because he had no ammo in it. Is this how you hit the deer with the back of the gun? Dracula was hunting apparently.
That was an interesting Czech accent you just did there.
Hit the deer. Bah. I fly back to my castle.
No, it wasn't his fault. The deer came to him. The deer was scared by a dog, a Czech dog of some sort.
So stand your ground.
Right.
Stand your ground.
Right.
It's illegal.
All right, how about this?
This was
Pedal
the
racing.
trying to get away from the deer once it got the rifle.
He's got the rifle.
Quick, to the gold cart.
It's Mario Kart full immersive VR. It's
Where's the banana peel and the turtle shell? That's what I need to know, though.
you gotta get the question mark cubes.
This is I'm not reading the comment. That is a go-kart. It is. That's what you think. It is not a go-kart.
It's a wheelchair.
It is a wheelchair.
It's a 170 volt wheelchair made by Tesla that reaches 80 miles per hour.
Did you know it was a wheelchair?
Well, I'm kind of guessing the way he's holding he's got like
Yeah.
a joystick in his left hand. I went, well, that's a souped up wheelchair.
Right. It is a wheelchair. This is a wheelchair that it set a speed record, the Guinness Book of World Records. A British man diagnosed with motor neuron disease back in 2013 broke the Guinness World Record when he took his prototype wheelchair to a top speed of, anybody want to guess?
8 miles. 8 miles an hour. That is my guess. 8 miles an
That
hour.
would be the fastest wheelchair. I mean, if you do the hover around in the Walmart, that's definitely 10 times
Can you
faster.
imagine somebody in Walmart? 66 miles an hour. 66 miles an hour.
What was that? Oh, okay, I'm so glad you gave it to us in miles per hour because you said something European. I was like, he better not give us kilometers per hour. I can't convert that.
Speaking of
Jasmine
world
would
records, guys, this won't be in the Guinness Book of World Records, but this summer, look for me. I'll be in the Schlitz Light Book of World Records with my goatee of murder hornets. So for me on page 188.
Slightly lesser. A lesser record.
This guy, all vehicles are wheelchairs. That's actually true. The guy has Jason Liversage has 5% body mobility, and so this wheelchair is how he gets around. So he's got 5% body mobility, but he can go 66 miles an hour with that 5% mobility.
Okay.
So,
Can he at least move his? How does he brake? That's all I wanted to know. Or do they just give him enough room to slow down?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, to go. I'm trying to think of. He's got pedals, maybe. I don't know.
Because most of them, when they do these records, they're out like in the desert, the old like Air Force or like airplane hangar type of places. So
Right. If you're going to go 700 miles an hour, you need a desert. I don't know that you need one for 66.
you just need like a one-way street.
A Target parking lot.
Target parking lot. Here's my favorite quote from the inventor. He says, "My wife Liz thinks I'm slightly barmy for doing it, although she's 100% behind me." Because her wheelchair doesn't go as fast.
No. You can only afford one of those per family.
That's right. She's got a regular Walmart wheelchair. All right, we go.
That's street legal. He's speakers. Simply.
All right, what's this?
The running of the Santas. They have goals.
Yeah, that's actually from an ad, isn't it? I think I saw this when we were watching something the other night. This
The dog. They have to chase the dog and catch him.
Except that he's tied to it, so that kind of is cheating.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, if you look, he's tied to it.
Santa Marathon.
Santa Marathon.
This is over in Spain, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're chasing bulls.
Yeah, running of the pit bulls.
Look at the face of that dog.
Is this Make America Jolly again?
No, it's not America. That's a good guess.
It's not America.
It's not America.
Now I'm astounded.
Yeah, this
Who
is not
else?
America.
Who else would do this?
Canada would do it.
See, no, they wouldn't.
Yeah, see, I thought it was from a Ford commercial. I saw that as one of.
It's a sand stampede. Aggressive.
wassailing.
That is the aggressive.
I was gonna say there's one bucket with a bell, and they have to figure out who's gonna be able to ring it.
Race to the best bell.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
Salvation
no!
Army.
Sorry,
Yep.
it's your joke. That's for Teach. Yeah, Teach Com. Yeah.
Well, you could figure out which country does this. Which country has featured prominently into our weird news?
Oh, Germany.
There's always one
My
country.
favorite.
There you go. It's Germany.
Either Germany or Japan.
Really?
Those are Germany, Japan, or Florida. Those are the three options. Weird.
I don't know why it confuses me at first, and then when we say Germany, I go, "Oh yeah."
Totally get
Oh yeah. This is actually from 2016, but they do every year in the town of Mittendorf, Germany. A group of Santas get together, and it's an annual tradition where the Santas just stampede. They run the running of the Santas. Normally, there's 1,200 people that take part in the Santa Claus run in Mittendorf, but this year participants were asked to keep their distance and post photos of themselves while running.
And only three little kinders got injured this year. 3 little kids got trampled.
You know what would make this more interesting is a rabbit bull running with the Santas.
I was kind of hoping that the Santas get brought into like an arena and then get mercilessly slaughtered down by bulls and matadors.
Oh, the matadors.
Yeah.
There's a guy with a cape.
But let's make it the other way around. Why not? Animals, you get to see, dancing and screaming and all that sort of stuff.
You understand, Brian, that Santa Claus is actually a person, right? You can't just straight up murder
Well,
people.
when you say it like that,
Yeah. Let Brian have his blood sports.
but if we frame it as the running of the Santas, it's a tradition, and then it becomes a competition, and then accidents happen.
And we'll have the feasting of the Santas.
Santa on a pit roast, it'll be good.
Wow, that's exactly how we want to open the Christmas season.
Cannibalism, yay!
Piling up Santa bodies. Merry Christmas, kids.
Yeah.
All right, that's just causing trouble again. All right, that's it. That's all I have.
Oh.
That's our show. It's time for the snappy wrap up. I can't
Can I
top
suggest
that.
a couple of Christmas songs for your listeners, viewers?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think I was sort of inspired by, I think it was Rachel that said something about Santa's beard earlier. Was a description of one of those games you play, John. Anyway, great Christmas song is Santa's Beard by They Might Be Giants. If you are familiar with that band. Also, you should check out a song called Alan Parson in a Winter Wonderland, which is by Granddaddy. I don't know if you cool kids like to Spotify. And then the other one is a kind of one of those combo songs. That's not what I mean. Medley by Fleming and John, and it's called Misty Mountain Hop Winter Wonderland. And it's actually, they've taken the Led Zeppelin song and done some very creative where it sounds, the songs just blend together perfectly. That's all I got.
These are Dave Dugan's Christmas song suggestions.
Oh, and the dirty version of Dean Martin's It's Cold Outside. That's the only other one I'd request.
And that version. Okay. Well, that was spectacular. I wasn't expecting to get an exclusive on this show. I wasn't
The
expecting
music?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Christmas music. Can't get enough of it.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
How about Snoop Dogg's Well, I don't particularly like this one, but Put the Hoe Back in the Holidays is available on Spotify as well.
Okay. Now it's time for the snappy wrap up.
Okay.
Just 30 seconds too late on the snappy wrap up. If you haven't been to johnbrandy.com and become a subscriber, there's no earthly reason why you shouldn't do that right now. We appreciate your support. If you have not got plans for this coming summer in August, we are all going to get together at Vacay with the Comics, and it's going to be spectacular and fun. And we're ready. We're over the coronavirus and the lockdowns, and we are ready to get together with actual human beings and roast marshmallows and be in close proximity to each other. And it's bold and it's brash, and it's, if you want to live on the edge like we do, and we'll probably see deer with guns in their antlers. We're expecting all of that. Vacay with the Comics. Find out about that at johnbrandy.com. Comedy Brian is where you can go for all of your Comedy Brian needs. All of them.
All of them. And I also sell the beard. I'm selling beards now.
He's selling beards. Yeah. All of your Comedy Brian needs, most of your Comedy Brian wants are available at comedybrian.com. So check him out. Also, go see Casting Crowns. They're out and about doing shows, mostly outside now.
That'll happen. I was checking. The next thing we're doing is like March. So
really?
In March, maybe.
All right. Well, then.
Welcome to our world, Juan. Welcome to our world.
It's in North America somewhere.
North America. Okay. I guess you don't really want me to come see you.
They'll be performing in front of the monolith wherever it shows up next.
Oh yeah, that was it.
And they'll be available. Juan will actually go wassailing with your family this year, so hit him up for that. Dave Dugan has a Dry Bar special that came out not too long ago, and you can see that on the Dry Bar app.
I believe that was released last summer, and it's called Human Cannonball. And you also have one yourself, John. So I think they still put us under new releases. I think they must have stopped filming for a while.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
After they released ours, everybody got sick and hasn't been back to the office to update their social media. Medias. So look up Dave Dugan, and I think it's Dugan Speak. Is that right? .com?
You talking about the website?
Yeah.
No, that one's been defunct for a while.
See, I thought that was a new release. Yeah.
But I don't know after the music that I suggested and got in the way of the snappy wrap up that I would tell you the story. But anyway, yeah, it's just DaveDuganComedy.com these days.
Dave Dugan Comedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one went belly up.
So they can find you there.
About it, actually. Yeah, they can find me on.
Can they send you their complaints about your Christmas music suggestions? Are you open to that?
I am. Or they can find me on Facebook. I'm always open for rejection and stuff.
Okay, good.
So
good.
But next weekend I will be at the Figgy Pudding Interactive Theater, so that'll be for 2 nights only, and that'll be outdoors, of course.
That's an annual tradition for you, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Mm-hmm.
Remember it.
All right, that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being with us tonight, and we will see you next week right here, Starving Comics Quarantine Show.
Very cool.